Hello there, welcome back to another guitar lesson. Today I'm going to be teaching you Friend of a Friend by Foo Fighters. This is a really simple, easy song to play. It's from the second disc, the acoustic side of In Your Honor. Really with this song, what makes it so simple and so great to play is you're really just holding the same chord shape and just moving it around 3 different frets. That is basically all you're doing with this song. It's a very gentle song. Before we get into it, I just will say, don't try not to hit the chords too hard. As I say, it's a very soft, comforting song. So without any further ado, we'll get straight into it. So what you want to do, you want to put your first finger on the 5th fret of the D string. You want to put your second finger on the 6th fret of the low E. And then you want to put your third finger on the 6th fret of the A string. So these low 3 strings. Okay, and then you sort of mute the G string with your first finger using sort of the fleshy part of your finger here. So you don't want that G string to ring out at all if you can help it. Okay, and then what you do is next you use your pinky finger on the 6th fret of the B string, and when playing the chords in these songs, in this song, really make sure that that rings out that note on the B string. Okay, because it's really part of it which sort of makes or breaks the song, so you really do want to make sure that rings out. And with the high E string, do exactly the same as what you was doing with your first string in regards to the G string, but use your pinky finger again to sort of mute that high E, because you don't want that ringing out at all. So you've got your B, and then make sure that high E string is not ringing out at all. So if you judge this by where your second finger is on the 6th fret of the low E, you're basically moving this between the 6th fret and the 3rd fret. So the chords, as I say, you hold this shape throughout. You basically just keep this chord shape down, and you just. Okay, and with the strum pattern there, what you're doing is down, down, up. So up, down. Okay, so, and then do the same again when you move down to the 3rd fret. Okay, I won't necessarily tell you about the structure of the whole song because it's relatively easy to figure out by ear, especially as I say where there's only really 3 chord positions in the whole song. So basically that is the gist of the song, and then what happens is every so often instead of playing just that, we will go down here. So you slide down again, if you're going by the 6th fret on the low E with your second finger, move that down 1 fret to the 5th fret, then go to the 3rd fret this time. So you're playing this. Okay, so what we're doing there, as I say, you go down 1 fret, and then basically you strum down, then move down to the 3rd, then strum up. So go. And then up, down on that 3rd fret. Okay, so. And then back into what we was playing before. Okay, and I will say with this song, try and keep it the strums of the chords when you're hitting them almost like you're just brushing the strings. You're hardly, sometimes throughout the song, there's moments there where Dave is playing the guitar and he's really just barely minimum like strumming the chord. It's literally just. as I say, really make sure that that note on the B string is ringing out. Keep the strums very sort of soft. It's a very sort of moody it has a lot of atmosphere, this song, even just with just simple, just like I say, just one chord shape moved around 3 different frets. But hopefully, as I say, this sort of all made sense. Hopefully you can have fun with this. As I say, I won't go through the actual structure of what to play, when to play it, because it's relatively easy to figure out by ear. As I say, once you've listened to the song and you know what you're playing, you can just sort of have fun with it. Okay, and that's Friend of a Friend. Hope you've enjoyed this lesson. Hope it's been helpful, and I'll see you all again soon.